So why you guys just hate her, right?
One less lonely nigga. One less lonely nigga.
I hate. Oh my god, I hate.
Whenever the N-word comes up, a lot of those people will argue,
Oh, it's just a word, bro.
then try to make the word sound like something more casual while acting as though they're above any consequence from using it. But nobody will say
It's just a word.
when the word is aimed at them. If you think of any other slur not directed towards black people, no one else feels this entitled to saying. An argument you'll see a lot of is that because we use it amongst ourselves, it should be considered okay for anyone to use. Lots of people will find any excuse to use it while ignoring the disrespect, and then seek out a reaction while doing so. The first contradiction is when people say it's just a word, and then act as though their freedom depends on them saying it.
Nigga, wake up, nigga. I'm about to miss the bus, nigga. Nigga, I'm tired, nigga. Bro, we gotta go to get up, nigga. I'm tired, nigga. You been tired.
No, and it's less about the word itself, because there's so many other words you could use. But when it comes to having access to blackness, everything changes. How you want to be able to cross a line and then not get checked for it? It's so many racists out here, even on the streaming platforms like Kick, but we're gonna get back to them. But if the word was really so meaningless, they would not care so much to have been saying it or to be saying it still now. This is just another defense mechanism when they don't want to deal with what the language says about them as people. A word that carries generations of hatred, domination, and then the people unaffected by it will be the main ones using it. What is there to gain? How is this enjoyable? I know these streamers are trying to rage bait black people, but it's all under the same umbrella of bigotry. Looking back at that Houston police officer situation, a Houston officer was fired after her viral video where she said the N-word a bunch of times. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna play it.
We were slaves this entire. I don't give a like, bro. Reason you guys were slaves. You guys don't know anything better than a steal. Like, oh my god. Like, I was literally eating food with my.
Do not care.
Mind you, this is not some crummy streamer. This is a crummy police officer. And we already know there was a bunch of people like that in law enforcement, but this video just again goes to show you it never ends. To have any kind of power and authority over people's protection, and then you're talking like this to the entirety of social media is crazy work. A lot of people will try to flatten everything and then be quick to act like every word holds the same amount of weight. The context and roots of this word are very different from other words, and I shouldn't even have to say this. Nobody hears I hate you as some kind of joke. So there should not still be confusion about racial slurs, because saying a slur to anyone is basically just saying it's probably not deep to you because you're probably just not even a deep thinker. People want to be sly, but they know the context and they know the reasons why certain people cannot say this word. They just choose not to care because their black coworker invited them to a cookout that one time. Justin Bieber's racist joke video from over a decade ago has resurfaced in a lot of viral clips recently.
There's gonna be one less nigga. If I kill you, I'll be part of the KKK. Then there'll be one less lonely.
And he later apologized for these clips back in the day, but
We do not care.
examples like this going viral are often used to split people's decision making on the moral justification of the word itself. Because they'll say, oh, he was just a kid, we could just move past that. Or they'll just use it as outrage content with no real thought behind it. And for the 2-week span people actually gave a fuck, it was a bunch of arguments I was seeing in these comment sections saying a whole lot of nothing. Racism is more than just someone in a white hood screaming. And we're still seeing that too. Admitting that these slurs are just casual disrespect still matters in the context of the word itself, because they hold a different type of weight to any other slur. We know streamers like Clav been using this word, but now we got a new guy who just recently got suspended and then indefinitely banned on Kick for his wild out-of-pocket harassment tactics.
Y'all are no chimping out, mature adults, and this is how you get setting a good example. I really do fuck with y'all.
Yeah.
We had another guy, he chimped out on me over there.
For real.
Grown adults, American, nothing to worry about. Y'all keep it up.
A streamer like this will harass strangers, black people specifically, and intentionally try to rage bait people into a I gotcha moment. Throwing slurs around and then acting like the problem is everyone else is the dumbest shit ever. The whole idea is just to provoke and then argue freedom of speech, and then when they don't or do get the reaction they want, now everything is, oh, it's them, it's they're the problem.
It's just a word, bro.
Most of these people are not making any sophisticated point about language. They just want disrespect with no consequences. They want to get the shock value, go on a power trip, and when the reaction isn't enough, they just go back into hiding. I've said this before, but words hold a lot of power, and it shapes everything, including the way we see each other, especially when the word comes from somebody with power. So a cop, a celebrity, a streamer. And once more people see these images of people just casually doing stuff like this, someone's going to be influenced to do it again. And it'll never really stop, but we got to stop influencing the next group of bigots to keep doing bullshit. The weakest part of all of this, how can you say a slur, no matter how you want to say it, and then act like you didn't mean it like that? What other way could you have meant it? I was in the library doing work the other day. Not even 10 feet behind me, the unmelanated and ignorant start using the word amongst themselves. The word shouldn't even have to warrant a reaction. The word shouldn't even be being used by the unmelanated. But people know what it means and why they're saying it. And regardless if they act confused or not, it's all the same disrespect. It is not just a word, and if you disagree, that's just an intelligence problem. And the people who say they know better usually don't know shit. If it was truly just a word, they would not be so attached to using it. They would not need to defend it this hard. Mind you, they're not even black. They would not keep reaching for this word when they want to demean or dominate. And the truth is simple. If you want to say it's just a word, you just want to disrespect people without taking no accountability. Once we see you doing this, we know your character. And sometimes, one word tells you exactly what kind of person you're dealing with.
Wow, that was so powerful. Academy Award.